West New York Town Attorney Gilberto Garcia got called out by freeholder Jose Munoz at Monday's commissioner meeting for being on pace to make over $400,000 this year. Munoz insisted that it was a conflict of interest for Garcia to charge the town extra to do legal work that goes beyond the parameters of his $150,000 annual salary. As expected, Garcia adamantly disagreed.
You get a salary of $150,000 for being a town attorney, is that correct?
Yes.
Would you also bill extra work for legal services?
That is-
Isn't
that
that a
is correct.
conflict of interest?
Why would that be a conflict of interest?
Because you represent the town, you make a salary already, but at the same time, you are billing the town for legal work that you're doing.
The ordinance permits it. The ordinance says that I shall be the attorney of record in every litigation on behalf of the town. And I can have my salary for the work that I perform here, which is mostly administrative, providing legal advice when necessary, and protecting the interests of the town, and at the same time, work on the litigation.
Now, this is an ordinance that was moved by the commissioners
Many years ago, yes.
many years ago.
Yes, of course.
So now, let me get this right. You are the attorney representing the town, you make $150,000 in salary.
That is correct.
But at the same time, you are billing the town
Correct.
for legal work that you're doing.
Correct.
So it doesn't make sense. When is that you separate the work that you do as an attorney for the town, and when is that you separate the legal work that you do?
Very simple. The separation becomes at the moment that issues have to be litigated.
You have an attorney, let me finish. It's my time now, then I will let you talk.
You know what, I'm gonna time, because it's taking a little longer.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
The commissioner is a conflict of interest when an attorney bills the town for his attorney work, and at the same time, he's billing for the extra time that he's doing outside. Why you guys don't get a town
I want to
attorney
explain to you.
that gets one salary, and then he could, with that salary, do all the work that he needs to do, and then if there is extra work, then he will, that's what we do in the county, we get an extra, we get an attorney from the outside
Right.
to do the job, so there is no conflict of interest anymore. There's a separation between the town attorney and the attorney that is doing
But
the
you
job.
say conflict of interest. Conflict of interest.
I
is
see it
if
as a
I'm
conflict
doing-
of interest.
Oh, okay, fine. And I respect your position.
No.
And I'm telling you, you're wrong.
Documentation of Garcia's earnings can be found on Munoz's new website, wakeupwestnewyork.com. Garcia was also reappointed as town attorney through 2014 at the meeting, which didn't sit well with a resident who has a law degree of her own. The exchange ended up getting pretty heated as the two traded verbal shots back and forth.
I saw you defend that infamous sign ordinance. Any fifth grader who has taken a civics class could tell you that that was illegal. Yet you sat up here and you defended it, and you told people that there were special rules for businesses. You knew that was a lie. And then when you were forced to repeal the ordinance a couple of months later, you laughed about it as though it were a joke. I remember Frank Pereira made a comment to you and you laughed as though it were a big joke. When the mayor appoints his sister and his son to the planning board, you're supposed to tell him that's not right. You're supposed to advise him it's a conflict of interest. You don't do that apparently. When the three board members were appointed to the zoning board for the dual purpose of not only approving the Meridian Boulevard project, but also approving ex post facto Sylvia Acosta's illegal conversion. You should have advised the Board of Commissioners and the mayor that those people didn't belong on the board because they work for the town. And it's against the law for them, and they had conflicts. But you apparently didn't do that. But that's not what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
No, it's not what
It's
happened.
exactly what happened.
No, we were forced, the Versailles was
It's
forced,
exactly
the
what
Versailles
happened.
was forced to file an appeal at.
An appeal?
That's
An
right.
appeal?
Yes.
No, ma'am.
Oh, yes.
No.
Well, whatever it was.
A lawsuit was
The
filed,
lawsuit,
and
okay.
I stated no need to do that, because there's no need to do that. Immediately after the lawsuit was filed, and I could answer every of your allegations, but I'm not gonna do
They're
that.
not
But
allegations,
immediately
they're
after the
facts.
lawsuit was filed, an answer was filed by the town agreeing that the group of plaintiffs were correct.
And why?
And we have
why-
settled the matter.
Why did it even have to go to an appeal?
Oh, well,
Why was the
I'm not
vote
the plaintiff's
memorialized
attorney.
when it was clearly tainted? Because that
Well,
road
ma'am, that's
never
your
should have
opinion,
been
and I respect your
memorialized.
opinion.
That road
Although
never
I
should have been
completely disagree
memorialized.
with everything you said.
And I disagree with
Unfortunately,
everything
I
you
can't respond to you because it's all attorney-client privilege.
It's not, because these are things that you have stated publicly, and it's all on the record.
What have
I'm John Heides with Hudson County TV. For more information, log on to HudsonCountyTV.com.